Big shout out to all watching the Jrod on point. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 check 1 2 1 2. Where's the mic? Where's the mic? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Big shout out to everyone that is here. Jrod on point. Try to keep my voice. Try to keep my voice a little bit. But today's gonna be chill. For those that don't know me, thank you. How you doing? Keep it moving. My name is Jrod on point. I'm very happy to be here today. I'm your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the black sheep, best known as I am him. I am him. Very happy to be here. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Amy Conway. It hit different. We got Amy Conway in the chat. We got Lily Moon in the chat. I want to thank everyone for your donation to our Cash App, the On Point family. Thanks to you, this channel, these families moving forward to a better future. Thanks to your help and your support. Thank you for the sponsorship. Very appreciate it. Thank you. Big shout out to Lily Moon. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Good evening, wherever you are around the world. Big shout out to Hit Different. Boss Lady in the chat. Boss Lady in the chat, Amy Conway. It hit different. Try to preserve my voice. Today, as every day, Amy Conway advise you, suggest, and recommend to please make sure to click like, subscribe, and share. I don't have a voice, but share the content. We're here. He got the beer. He do got the beer. Listen, just hit the like button. Hit the like button for the beer. Put some DNA in that like button. We promise. We swear that we will not utilize IgG methods against you. Today's going to be a chill live stream. As you can tell, we won't talk about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. No title. On Point True Crime Live. This live stream is just for me and you to sit here and have a conversation about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case as it is today. How about that? Kavelyn, big shout out to Kavelyn. Help me, Rhonda. Jane Candle. He got the beer. I had to do it. I was seeing it grow. I was like, you so handsome. Come on, man. You got that. You got full grown man beer. You know how many men will kill to have a beer? You know how many men will kill to grow a full grown man beard? We graze on that beard, the match with the gold tee. Come on, man. Listen, yeah. It's different. I just came here to talk about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case and hang out with you. How about that? We're gonna talk about what's going on today, right? Let's just talk about what's going on today. Let's talk about what you want to talk about. How about that? Let's forget about what Jrod on Point want to talk about. Who cares? How about Jrod on Point? Let me tell him what he needs to be talking about. How about that? How about that? What? Jrod, you so stupid. Shut up. Shut up. Oh man, oh man. What we got here today? Listen, let's get to the chat. And we can always say he in Costa Rica 3 years or more, but still the beer. Oh, Kathleen said I can't wait for DM to take the stand. Do you think? All right, cool. This is what we're gonna do. You see, because my mods are the best mods in the whole YouTube true crime, and we appreciate you and love you for that, right? We're gonna start a poll. Do you think? All right. Do you think Dylan will testify? Let's see. Let's see in the chat. Do you think Dylan will testify? Do you think Dylan would testify, or you think that Dylan would do whatever is possible, like whatever legally possible to avoid testifying? Because for what we know, word on the streets, again, take this with a grain of salt as everything we say here, right? Word on the street is that Dylan don't want to talk. Dylan don't want to take part on none of the court procedures. Again, that's word on the streets. Do you think? Please vote on top. Let's go start there. Do you think she's gonna testify? Yes or no? We're gonna start with that. Then we just keep it moving. How you doing? Keep it moving. Mortobello, Mamma Mia, Pizzeria, Gawagoo, Manja. You know we got all that shit here. We got all that shit here. Stop playing with that. And for those that want to pop up and come and talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case, hit the link. Please don't get blocked. I got some snipers here that they do not play no games. You shouldn't even worry about me. You should worry about the mods. Just saying. Not snitching. And please make sure, like, share, like, and content. You know what I'm saying? Share the content. It's for free. It shows love and appreciation for those that have it. And I get the notification that you share my content, and you know I send you shout outs and stuff like that. You know, it's things and perks. Excuse me. It things and perks that it comes with share the content. So every time you share the content, I get notification. And that you know, as long as you share at least once, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna hit real close to the heart. And I might highlight you a little extra on the chat. You know what I'm saying? I might throw you way a little extra love. You know what I'm saying? Every time we say, how was your Domingo, brother? It was great. Great Sunday. Family between family time and the studio. You know, I got share a lot of work, share a lot of clips, share a lot of content that I gotta put out for y'all, which for me is an honor to be able to be this busy in this channel. Again, we recognize we are a very small channel, but we understand also that we see the numbers and the analytics of channels that are around our same number of subscriptions, and it seems that we're doing pretty well. I have not missed a month without a check, so I guess we're doing fine, and donations are pouring in, which are very, very appreciated. So how was my Sunday? It was amazing. Thank you for asking. Big shout out to all of y'all. And me can't we feel a lot of better. Okay. We're very happy for that, Amy. We're very happy that you feel better. You know, it's never good to hear you know, subscribers, moderators, members, family members, sisters, brothers and sisters from the channel, supporters. You know, it's always good to hear that everyone is doing good, you know, and when y'all not doing very well, you know, we feel for y'all, and we supportive, and we stand strong with y'all, and we appreciate y'all for the support that y'all give us every day. So we give y'all the support right back, because it's only fair that we all support each other. As always, we have done from the beginning. Might as well, let's keep it real and never change that, though, because again, I think it's more efficient, and we actually become a little stronger if we stay together. You know what I mean? Then separate, divide, and conquer. We don't do that shit here. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The kids got a new pool and all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, some are doing well, you know, some are fun and all that good stuff. You know, Kathleen said she made it. Big shout out to Caitlin. She made it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciated. Jane Candle. Jane Candle is here. Thank you so much for passing by. Very appreciated. Count with new pool. Woo woo. Yeah. Kendall was a little itchy. She was like, hey, you. Hey, you at the other side. Hello. Hello. Can you see me? When you're about to touch this shit. And I said, soon. Big shout out to Jane Candle. Big shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciated. It's a pleasure to have you here, Jane Candle. It's a pleasure to have you here as always. Thank you so much. You are very appreciated here. Help me, Rhonda. Rhonda. Big shout out to Help Me, Rhonda. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. She always on the rescue. Help Me, Rhonda, always on the rescue. Big shout out to her. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Amy Conway again, please. You know, make sure just hit the like button so we could, you know what I'm saying, have a good algorithm. It's a small channel, so everyone that hit the like button, the like button. It helps. It helps me to move up in the algorithm a little bit, and you help me and I help you. You know, I can scratch you back. It's all good like that. Yeah. No, we do it. Amy Conway said, brother, we gotta sing Feliz Cumpleaños to Lucy Lou if she's coming in. Let me find out. Let me find out that Mrs. Heather Fitzgerald, aka Lucy Morning Star. Okay. Lucy, hey Lucy, happy birthday. Okay, I got this. Don't worry. You know, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna be about it. Yeah. Hey, listen, we're gonna act like we don't know. We're gonna act like we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna be like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like we just running business here. You know, today's like any other show type of shit. Yeah. All right. Nobody telling, nobody seeing it, nothing. It's gonna be nothing. But then I don't know. We just happy birthday to you. Okay, so nobody's seen it, whatever. We just spoke. All right, cool. Cape Lynn, the beer. It's all about the beer. My son loved his beer. Thank you, though. Very appreciate it. He learned beer is North Carolina when he studied there. It's this other thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you might call it? It was some people back in the days. It was some people back in the days that they used to rub you know what? It was like pig grease or something like that. Again, I don't know if that's medical tested. I'm just saying, like back in the days, it was some people they used to like when their beard, like whenever it was coming out, it was like patches and stuff. Like they used to rub like pig grease. I was like, why? Like, well, what's the deficiency? What was the problem in your DNA, your chromosome, and all these other stuff? Like you know what I'm saying? What's your levels and no full beer, bro? I came here to talk about the Idaho for Bryan Kohberger case. Listen, this case is so fucked up that listen. They making a joke out of this case. It's fucked up. It's sad. And listen, it's one of those cases that if you really don't fight back the demons of sadness, you don't fight back the pity, you don't fight back the petty, you don't fight back like the greedy and grimy and the disgusting of this case. We a little laugh, a little find a way to like not let it affect you. Why you think we try to see like the worst of the worst cases in YouTube true crime? We a smile on the face because I cannot see here and have a sad face. I cannot see here have like my name is Jrod Point. Today we're gonna be talking about a very sad case, very terrible, terrible, terrible case. It's a very sad story. Comes from all the way Idaho, exactly in Moscow, Idaho. And I gotta tell you, between me and you, this case is very sad, very sad. It brings tears to my eyes every time I think about those four young adults living their life, having a whole future ahead of them. And then this fucking psycho, allegedly, I cannot come here and try to paint a picture like if I'm writing a book or writing a script for a movie. Listen, all that shit is all good. I can't listen. I can't fake it. I can't fake it. Like, that's why you see me that I come. Like, I get a lot of, listen, I get a lot of grief, a lot of criticism, and y'all know this. Because in the way that I bring these topics to you and the way I talk about it. But man, listen, these true crime cases are pretty fucked up. So if you expect me to be here just as sad at these cases, you might as well go somewhere else. Because I can't. Have y'all ever heard mental health? Have y'all ever heard mental health? Listen, spend a year or two on YouTube True Crime, and we're going to talk about mental health for a long time. Ah, man, listen, don't hate me. Hate the cases if you want. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. You know what I'm saying? So where we start? Okay, I can't wait for DM to take the stand, and we went to the poll. Do you think Dylan will testify? We got 5 votes. Yeah, 5 votes. We got 24 people watching right now. Only 5 people voted. Y'all obviously didn't give a fuck about the question, didn't y'all? Y'all was like, man, fuck this shit. Next topic. What a pieces of shit do y'all? Y'all call me pieces of shit. Y'all call me piece of shit. Ain't that some piece of shit? Having the top a question for a topic. Ping on the poll. You here watching, and you don't want to give your opinion? What the fuck you doing? What you here for? Hate watching? Taking notes? Sitting back as a content creator, learning something that you can actually learn, which is having charisma, which is having this beautiful, wonderful self that I am, that you can have? Listen, you cannot learn this shit. Don't hate me because you can't be this shit right here. Because you can talk like me, be like me, express like me. Don't. Listen, if you want to hate someone, hate yourself. How about we start there? How about we start there? How about we start? Listen, instead of you hating me, how about you start hating yourself? You hate yourself first. How about that? Why hate me? Why hate me? You are the reason why you hate me. I'm not the reason. Is you live the life how you live it, and it's not even my fault. I told you I cannot come here to YouTube True Crime and talk about true crime like all sad and shit, because it's not gonna work. Listen, we got 6 people voted. In these 6, the only 6 people, and we're gonna move on. We're beating the dead horse. We're beating the dead horse. Listen, push the truck. Don't talk about it. Just keep pushing. Push the truck. So only 6 people voted for the question. All right, cool. Look at these background going goofy. So let's say We're gonna end the poll. And see, I wasn't lying. It's only 6 people actually gave a fuck. Fuck y'all doing here for? Y'all weird. Weird. Okay, so 6 people voted that yes, they think she'll testify. 33 people that I would like to say it's like 2 people voted no, that she will not testify. For those that voted that she will testify, I want you to tell me what you think that she's gonna get out of that. Do you think she's looking for any justice for the Idaho 4? They weren't even friends, like they were roommates, but roommates and partying together and all this other shit. Obviously, if Dylan Mortensen was part of the tight niche, the tight group, obviously we could tell it was only 4 in the circle. It was only 4 in the circle, and it was the same 4 in the circle that died. Obviously, Dylan Mortensen was not in that circle. She made herself look like in that circle when she got the tattoo that they had on her claiming their bodies. But like a lot of people in YouTube true crime, they not street. They don't know about the lingos. They don't know about the mentality. They don't know about how criminals, thugs and bitches think and act in the streets, especially about criminal elements. It's a lot of people in YouTube true crime don't understand that model and the mentality behind it. But when Dylan Mortensen got the same tattoo of the deceased in her body, she claimed the bodies. Like she took part in the killing. So for those that know, if she claimed the bodies, why you think that she want to testify when it's word in the streets that she don't even want to testify? Why? Because the police lie about her on a PCA, because the police include her on a PCA. The police put her on the pickle that she don't want to be part of. If she wanted anything to do with what's going on when she was being interrogated, she would be very in detail. Listen, you could be drunk, you could be on whatever. Listen, for you to not realize what's going on around you while you drunk on some party level shit, for you to not know what's going on around you, you have to be knocked the fuck out. You have to be passed the fuck out. Night night. Or you have to be on some hallucinating shit, on some chemical drugs, hallucinating type of shit. Beat the beat up, beat the beat up, beat the floor up, beat the floor up. Or hallucinating shit. They could make you see a whole bunch of crazy weird shit, and you're not even conscious. You're just like, yeah, you're conscious type of, but you're just seeing what your mind is playing with you with. If Dylan Mortensen wanted to help the cops, she would be in detail. She will listen. What Ann Taylor would have brought up to court, it would be a whole different thing. If she even wanted to be part of this investigation, if she even wanted to be part of anything that it has to do with court. I don't think she'll testify. And the reasons are going to be obvious. Big shout out to Real Time Crime. We're going to get to you, though. Let me get to the comments. I think she has. You see, the government cannot force you to testify, especially when the state try to make you testify on something that you are against to. Because in this case of the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case, they forcing her into it. They forcing her into it. Because on everything that Ann Taylor brought up to the table for the judge to see, clearly in front of everyone, it was nothing that was on that PCA. It was nowhere to be found on what Dylan Mortensen actually told the cops on transcript. That this is where a lot of people get lost in the thought. This is why the PCA became irrelevant. Because whatever they said Dylan Mortensen put there into it is a lie. Because it's nowhere to be found on the transcript of her interview. They misrepresenting, they put in the PCA a representation that is fabricated, because obviously nothing that is in the PCA, it could be found on anywhere on the interrogation of Dylan Mortensen. This is why Dylan Mortensen is not going to testify, can even be used in the court of law as a witness. She couldn't even be used for the secret grand indictment at all, because they knew she wouldn't come. She wouldn't testify for shit. You will have to go legally after her as part of the suspects. It's in the only way she's gonna crack. She know right now she got the legal loophole to stay shut, don't say nothing, and until the government actually chase behind after you for this crime, then you let go and say what you gotta say or do what you're gonna do. Not until she don't have nothing to gain out of helping or looking for justice for people that she hated. It was a story out there that her closest friends asked her, like, yo, you all right? And she told her best friend and her boyfriend, like, yeah, I'm all right. Well, why y'all acting weird? So for Dylan Mortensen, what happened inside of the house, it was more for other people that are strangers than for her herself that went through it that night. She was like, why y'all acting weird? Like, yeah, I'm all right. What the fuck wrong with you? And that, you know, that only coming out of a thugging ass bitch. She see death in front of her eyes and she just smile and wink, wink. And as you could tell, okay, because we're gonna be very frank. We are going to be very frank about Dylan Mortensen. If Dylan Mortensen was like these type of goody like type of female, right? What is it that we have such a picture like this one? This is the Dylan Mortensen that we talked about. It was some people telling me if this picture is AI. No, this picture is a real picture. It's a real picture of Dylan Mortensen before the killing happened. So we're gonna talk about Bryan Kohberger buying a knife and sharpener in Amazon 8 months, almost a year before the killing, right? But few days up to a week before the killing, one of the roommates took this picture, and this is her. Does this picture tell you something? Anyone? Because it's something nobody want to talk about is this picture. This is the most infamous picture ever in the story of true crime. What happened is that at this day today, people still don't know. It's crazy and sad to say that at this day today, people don't know the importance of this one picture right here, because it's something in this picture is something in this picture that is very important in this case. If you ask me, I don't think Dylan Mortensen has no intention to participate in this trial at all. That just, again, I respect everyone's opinion. I really do. But I think I have a couple of good arguments to stand on and let y'all know. I don't think Dylan Mortensen is going to participate at all whatsoever. And I also believe that at some point she will be excluded as a witness, because they have to. They have to. They have to. They can't. She's not going to participate. I'm telling you right now. She's not. She will not. Listen, Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor will make a joke out of her. Ann Taylor will is gonna be bad. Well, they really cannot make her testify at all. No one in the government could make you testify, force you to testify, especially when you did not help the state to create that PCA. Do you understand that? I just hope people understand that just because the state put you in the PCA and put words in your mouth, but then in the transcript is nowhere to find those words. The state cannot make you testify on something that they put words in your mouth. If whatever was on that PCA was something that it came out of her mouth and it's something that she's willing to testify in favor for justice for the victims, then and she gave that testimony and she knew that she was about to be in that PCA and she willingly want to be part of this, the story in the PCA would be the same story that Ann Taylor brought to court. As a matter of fact, Ann Taylor wouldn't be able to brought that story to court because it would have just confirmed the PCA. But what Ann Taylor did is telling you, hey, here's the PCA and here's what Dylan Mortensen actually said. Mr. Hibbler, the whole true crime world, they don't pay attention at all. They don't pay attention at all. Don't tell me that the content creators in true crime are paying attention, because they're not. If they were paying attention, they wouldn't say all the stupid shit that they said out their mouth. But no, I don't believe you. And they cannot testify. They cannot force her to testify, because they're now she's able to expose and tell the court through her lawyer, because I hope y'all know she has a lawyer. She lawyer up day one. Why y'all talking? Y'all act like she didn't lawyer up. Where's the content creator that are paying attention? Where's the content creator that are actually paying attention, please? Where they at? Where they at? I don't see them. I don't see them. Kiely said, I hope she doesn't plead the fifth. If she does, why if they make her look bad? Make her look like what? Nobody paying attention. The government cannot make you testify on something that you didn't say out your mouth, in something that you would, in something that you was not willingly participating into because you didn't say it. The state cannot force you to participate on something that they lying about you. They say, oh, Dylan Mortensen told us this and this and this and that. Eyebrows. Short man. 5'8", 5'10", so. Bryan Kohberger is 6 feet plus, right? Weird, right? It weird. It definitely weird there, right? Clad in black. Do you think Dylan Mortensen will say out of her motherfucking mouth, clad in black? Does she look like she's smart? I don't know about you. Does she look smart? Y'all have seen all her pictures, right? Does she look smart? Does Dylan Mortensen look smart, or she look like one of those chicks, one of those females? They will do nothing but make mistakes and be part of the sorority that is known for sucking dick. Do you think Dylan Mortensen and her friends do look any smart? Because guess what? Smart girls don't look slutty because they know what it comes with that. Smart girls don't participate. Smart girls don't look like that. Smart girls don't put themselves in the middle of a criminal investigation. Smart girls don't put themselves as possible suspects of a massacre. But we're talking about Bryan Kohberger in this case. How we went from the inner circle all the way to a Bryan the fuck Kohberger somewhere in Pennsylvania across the state lines with no connections with the case, with no DNA on his car, and allegedly he used his car. He used his car. He left his cell phone turned on while he has knowledge and forensic data. While he's getting a PhD on criminal justice, and he do know investigative methods, and he know what to not do to commit a crime and get away with it. He know those facts. But somehow he in the pickle in this shit. A guy that knows what to not do if you're gonna commit a crime. Is you fucking serious? A man that he was about to be a doctor on locking you ass up. A guy that he was working on the doctor to lock you ass up. A doctor on locking you ass up. Not a doctor to take care of your health. A doctor on locking you bitch ass up. And he's the same motherfucker in this pickle. And nothing, and I mean nothing that the state could bring to the table, nothing. It makes this man, Bryan Kohberger, look guilty at all. Nothing. Nothing is not one thing that the state has said about these men that he tells me there is even a chance that he could have committed this murder when I have investigated this case way before the state even mentioned his name. Brother Kiely made a great point. What a choice does the M have? She got the choice to shut up. It's nothing that the state could do for her to testify, because if the state push, she's gonna expose. She's gonna testify for the defense team. If the state try to force Dylan Mortensen to testify, she will testify for the defense team. Do y'all understand that? She will testify the same thing that Ann Taylor give the judge. Ann Taylor will see her on the stand, and she will nod her head like, yeah, everything that Ann Taylor is telling you is the truth. Leave me the fuck alone. Unless you coming after me for this murder, then we could talk. But until, and not until, leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck I'm doing here anyway? I should be playing Fortnite and Twitch.com, doing what I do. I sometimes wonder if people really paying attention to the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. Because if you really paying attention to this case, you're paying attention to the characters. And after 3 years of this shit, 2.5, is enough information out there out of everybody in this case for us to take an educated assessment or the educated opinion of the people involved in this case. We could tell their character. We could tell their demeanor. You know, we could tell that, you know, it's other elements to it. You know what I mean? You know, it's tough when people see a picture like this as evil. Oh my God, this is the picture that he took right after he killed these people. He's so evil. He's there like nothing happened. You know why? Because nothing motherfucking happened, you fucking idiots. Do you think he would have took a fucking picture right after he killed those people like that? Like, hey, mom. Oh, I'm a good old boy. I'll see you soon. Look at his face. Look at the demeanor of this man. Look at, can people pay attention? Can people read demeanors when you look at a picture? Because I could tell a man from a thug. I could tell a man from a thug that is thinking about killing. I could see it on your face. I could see it in your eyes. Just looking at your eyes, I know if you're able to kill anyone or not. Just looking at your eyes, I could tell if you're able to kill anyone or not. Just looking at your eyes. I could tell if you're capable of at some point do so. I don't see that on his eyes. I don't see the demon that I have seen all my life in the streets from psychopaths that are dressed like sheets out there looking for victims, and I don't know where here comes the wolf. I don't see that on his eyes. And believe me, I know I could tell Chisty, I could tell lying, I could tell psycho, I could tell crazy, I could tell, listen, I could tell. Wait before you open your motherfucking mouth. I could tell a lot about you. Just looking at you. Just looking at your presentation, I could tell a lot about you. Big shout out to Real Time Crime. I think she only testified because she will be subpoenaed. But yeah, but even if you subpoena, you don't have to testify when you, when they're lying about you. You know what I mean? She could be subpoenaed. They could throw the whole courthouse on her. But if I didn't say what was in that PCA and they did that for themselves, you cannot force me to say a fucking thing, because then what you're doing is exposing yourself. It takes only the Ann Taylor to say, did you say anything that is on that PCA? And she'll say no. Now what we got now? So y'all gonna wait for her to say no in court for that, for y'all to be like, oh my God, Dios mío, ay mi madre. And this is the only man that Bryan Kohberger has by his side. This is the only witness, the only person that he could either free Bryan Kohberger or it could lock and confirm the state narrative in this case, Ray. And if you ask me, if the information is there for him personally lock up Bryan Kohberger, in my opinion, he will lock Bryan Kohberger up if it's anything in that data that he could even think that Bryan Kohberger could have done it. I think that he will lock him up himself. And I think that that's what he want to do. He want to be the one to either lock him up or set him free. Because he know that he's the only one in this one particular case. Ray understand that the cell phone data is the only thing that is going to exonerate Bryan Kohberger. Bryan Kohberger said it. They have my cell phone data. I'm good. Can't wait to be exonerated. And it's debatable if he even said that. But in my opinion, this is the only person that Bryan Kohberger have on his side. And it's the same person they could lock him up or get him shot in the head. Oh, help me, Rhonda said, why can't the answer possibly be for waiting? Yeah. Kiely, not to be mean, but in my opinion, DM has mental issues. Listen, I could see a little bit of psycho in her. That demon that I was talking about that I could see through your eyes, I see her on her eyes, on all her pictures. I see many pictures of Bryan Kohberger, not one picture. Tell me, not even this picture. What are you talking about? Not even that picture right there. Tell me a fucking thing about Bryan Kohberger, because I know this picture is made up. Tweak the eyes a little bit, make it look like ball out, like I'm psycho. When other pictures of Bryan Kohberger anywhere on the internet were wiped off. And that's a fact. Anything Bryan Kohberger related, pictures, social media, everything, anything, any picture that he was in social media about Bryan Kohberger was gone way before the gag order came out. Because the FBI collected everything and wiped it all off. But this picture came out not long ago. Fuck out of here. That other picture didn't came out. It wouldn't come out if it wouldn't be a leak. Because every picture of Bryan Kohberger, every single picture, everything that is Bryan Kohberger related is on a gag order, is protected right now. So when they decided to share this picture, they fucked the whole case up. When they decided to let go Linda Lane, even though it doesn't have nothing to do with the case, they fucked the whole case up. Because it was a gag order already when Linda Lane came out. Even though, again, Linda Lane can't even be used. Because you can't see or hear a fucking thing on Linda Lane that you could say, okay, we got something here. It's nothing there. All these goofy ass people looking at Linda Lane, salivating like, yeah, can you hear that? Shut the fuck up. All that time that y'all wasted on Linda Lane, y'all could have used it on actually studying the case. But no, we're here in Linda Lane looking like, huh, zombies. Stupid. Caitlin, she wasn't passed out. She was actually yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why that's how we know that she know everything that happened that night, but it's not what is in the PCA. That's how we know that she know exactly what happened inside of that house before, during, and after. If someone knows, it's Dylan Mortensen. Okay? If someone know what happened before, during, and after the killing, it's Dylan Mortensen. That's, again, if we're gonna go by what they say, it seems that that's a fact. You know, it was something about a hotel room. Why you think that Bethany Funk don't want nothing to do with this case? She's not even as a victim, as a recognized victim on the court paperwork. That's why when Hitler said, oh, but we need to recognize that Bethany Funk and Dylan Morrison are victims. Shut the fuck up, Judge. You gaslighting motherfucker. You gaslighting the fuck out of this case. As soon as he said that Dylan Morrison and Bethany Funk were victims, oh, shut the fuck up. Who you talking to? Like, you obviously are not talking to me. You think you might be talking to some fucking kids or something, but you definitely not talking to me. This house was everything in this case. I could only think that for Ann Taylor to not have no problem with this house going down, for Ann Taylor to not have no problem with the taking down of this house, she definitely gotta have everything she needed from that house. Do you understand me? Like for her to not care for the house coming down. With everything we know, even if you had to make up an excuse, what is one? An excuse to not testify that the state is lying about me, and I never said what the state put on that paper, and that's why I'm not testifying, because the state is lying about me, and the state knows if they force it, they're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna get this bar and everything if they force Dylan Mortensen to go against the state. They're not gonna force him to testify. They're not. And I don't think she'll be able to be used in court. Again, if she testifies, she's just gonna look guilty. And she knows that. You know what I mean? Cops told DM how to do the 911 on country person covered their asses. But you see, Amy, in my opinion, I believe that happened. In my opinion, if we're gonna like seriously talk about it, in my opinion, I believe that the Moscow PD with the victims and the kids they were there, they staged everything. You need to understand, like we're talking about, this is very powerful people. I don't know why people are so naive that if a whole cult, the Greek life community is a cult. People don't get that. They don't live by me and you rules. They way richer. They have full access. Money is king. And the young adults involved in what happened, the ones that died and the ones that did it, the ones that did it are way more powerful than families. Let's get that clear. One of the reasons why the 4 young adults died, one of the reasons why, if we're gonna keep it 100, one of the reasons why they died and got killed by their own frenemies and lover enemies was because the killers' family members are richer, more influential than the parents of those who die. Let me see who in the chat understand that. The parents of the 4 young adults that died are not connected as, wealthy as, influential as the parents of the killers. It's levels to this shit. If you don't have value, you gotta be good at something. You have to be very good at something. You might as well be good at sucking dick for you to be part of those circles. For you to be part of those circles of the rich and wealthy, and your family is not rich and wealthy, for you to be around rich friends and you're not rich, your parents are not rich, but you hanging out with the rich kids, you better be so good on something. Very good on something. You must be the best in something for you to even be around the guys. And if your parents and yourself don't measure up, you always gonna be treated like you ain't shit. You are disposable. You are a vandal. You are in a Greek life, but you are disposable because you are not on our level. We could kill you and make you disappear. We could kill you make it in front of everyone, and we still will get away with everything. Do you know how many killers I know that they kill people right in front of people and they still out at this day today? Do you know how much people do you know how many people I know that kill people in front of people, and just because they rich, it went away? And it didn't even got investigated. Y'all gonna tell me, and y'all gonna tell me that if the right people was involved, you're not gonna tell me that they will not script the 911 call. The 7 to 8 hours, the 7 to 8 hours, the 7 to 8 hours to get it reported. It was a lot of things happening to get to that 911 call. To get to that 911 call, everything needed to be perfect so the students of the University of Idaho wouldn't get involucrated in this crime. It took 7.5 to 8 hours before reported to the cops, because everything, it was being detailed and planned for execution. Literally 7 to 8 hours to get a call that it seems is scripted and fabricated. It took 5 more hours after that to even get inside of that motherfucking house. So in total, we're talking about the cops, forensics, EMDs. Oh, the EMDs didn't let him go in. I forgot. The EMDs never got the chance to go in. The cops said, never mind. After it was reported, and it was reported as a pass out roommate. It was reported as a pass out roommate, even though they could have witnessed the mess inside of the house. That's how we could tell that it was scripted. It took 5 hours for forensics and detectives to get inside of the house. So that means, and it's equal as, oh yeah, also Kathleen, the cleanup, the tampering with the crime scene, making sure that things are how they need to be. Let's clean the blood between rooms, so like that is no footstep trace and whatnot. Clean, bam, bam, bam. Black light, oh, it's a bloody footprint right there that they missed. They fucked up, but no one cleaned this house, right? Big shout out to Kathleen, I appreciate you. Yeah, the defense could call her, like, if the state want to just be dirty and try to, like, you know what I mean, try to get her to like 30 days on content or some shit like that, or the weekend, having the weaker locked up, shit like that, she'll testify. She'll be like, Aunt Taylor, I'm talking. And then that's gonna be a whole different deal. By the times the detective and forensic got inside of the house, the bodies were already stiff. They make sure that they were dead. They make sure that they were dead. They make sure that it was no way, no how that those bodies could have got rescued, and that anyone that got slaughtered would have survived. They make sure that no one would have got smacked in the face and woke up even though they were missing arms and legs and shit. Which again is nothing like that mentioned about this case. It's nothing about, you know, fingers almost severed, and it's nothing about guts open, wide open, and guts everywhere. And it is none of those conversations, right? Amy Conway said, not report a death, let alone fall, it's a felony. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can the cops listen? The cops, they so stupid. If the same story would be somewhere else with cops that are not purchased, soon as they tell the same story to a cop that is not purchased, Dylan Mortensen and everyone in there would have got locked up. Everyone. Oh shit, hold on. We have you in the 911 call, going inside of the house, looking at the dead bodies and saying that, oh yeah, no, she's not responsive. Is she breathing? No, she's not breathing. So you motherfucker know that she's dead. So for you to know that she's dead, that means that you've seen the mess inside of the house. And you are not locked up. You're not locked up. Dylan not locked up. Bethany not locked up. Because guess what? Through Hunter, Dylan, and Bethany, we get the killers. You know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? That through Dylan, Hunter, and Bethany Funk, you get the real killers. But you have to put the right pressure on them. You had to go after them, and you, if you was not a butt cop, you had enough to lock them the fuck up and make them speak. By law, you had enough. You had enough probable cause for Dylan, Hunter, and Bethany Funk way before you had probable cause for a Bryan Kohberger. When it's all a fabrication. The problem here that the state is behind the whole thing. The same people that's supposed to look for justice for these victims is the same people playing with this case, so that way Moscow and the state don't take a money hit, because they know that if it's proven that the Greek life community and that particular community, the whole university system and program don't guarantee you safety, and the culture, they know already is toxic. They know already. This is why all these fraternities and sororities are the majority in probation, because they toxic. They are a bad influence within the campus, and you create that culture. You create that toxic. You create these killings. You create this death. As the University of Idaho Vandals, the Greek life community, if it ever gets found out that that program, that system, that whole shit that you're running fell, because you didn't do nothing but to raise and perfect killers with money and influence and power, you might as well become the biggest psycho in the movie. You might as well become the biggest, worse than a killer, because you train, enable, and facilitate killing. If that ever gets to be found, that on the Scott Green, all this shit happened, bye bye. Yeah, no, it's the end of the University of Idaho and the whole program. Yeah, no. Yeah, will end up just with the University of Phoenix. And what a coincidence that y'all purchased the University of Phoenix, because y'all probably already know that the University of Idaho is going down. And y'all investigate this case. We have content creators that knows everything. Yeah, she's cold and calculated. Dylan, yeah, Dylan, she's cold and calculated. Gang. She's one of those thug ass bitches, and the truck with the gun, the bandana and shit. It's like, yeah, where we going, shorty? Yeah. Remember, Layton Thompson said that he have an informant, but there will not be a witness. Yeah, they say that when they were talking about the IGG, they make the IGG look like it was like a person and stuff. When it was the IGG. This is why we end up having AJ and Bree talking about we have an informant. Is an informant from a drug bust that he had to do with Karen. That shut the fuck up, Jay and Bree. You suck, bro. You suck, bro. You suck. You see this face right here, bro? This is a face of enjoyment when I say you suck, bro. Paparazzi. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stupid motherfucker. Yeah, she's not a good girl. She's not a cookie cutter. Maddie was not a cookie cutter. Kaylee was not a cookie cutter. Sana wasn't. You could tell they drink her on the age and partying and bullshit. Doing a little bit of too much and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, they didn't see it coming. I'll tell you that. They trusted the same people that they got killed by. They did not see it coming because they trusted the same people that killed them. This is not goody girls, man. Like y'all want to talk about these girls were going to church. They want to talk about Kiely. She found God in the letter of Kiely talking to God and all this other shit. Da 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 da. That could all be true, but that could also mean shit. You believe in God? Being part of the Greek life? What God you believe in? Satan? Because that's the only God that you could be believing when you're in the Greek life. Nothing but satanic fucking gods. Is the truth. Greek gods and shit. Listen, if you don't believe in Lord Jesus Christ, you believe in Satan. Oh, and my respect to all religions. My respect to all religions. But listen, my grandmother told me if you're not by God, you're not by Jesus Christ, you be Satan. You might as well be Satan. Listen, you pray to Buddha, Allah Akbar, Habibi, you know, Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Much respect, much love to all of you. But my grandmother told me if you're not rolling with Jesus, you might as well roll with Satan. You have better luck. If you're not rolling with Jesus, you have better luck running with Satan. Not any other motherfucker will help you. Y'all gonna tell me there was goody girls? Yeah, this picture right here. This picture, listen, these pictures that tells you 1,000 words. This is one of them. This is one of those pictures that you could tell. Listen, this picture was taken way before the Amazon purchase of Bryan Kohberger. This is a little bigger than the K bar, if you ask me. This one right here. This one right here. I wonder where this one particular knife is located at. Did they found this one particular knife? Did we heard? Did we heard? This is one of those knives that if someone is using this knife, it could be a male. Listen, you have better chance to cut yourself through a massacre with this knife than with a K-bar. Do you understand me? You have better chance to cut yourself while you are attacking someone with this knife, and that's why you have a bloody glove. That's why you have blood on the handrail, and we believe it's blood from the assailants and many other places in this house. Gag order. You have more chance to cut yourself while you killing someone with this knife than with a K-bar. Do you understand that? Steve G said they can't tell JD move move in his bed. Okay, all the things. All other kids phone info, they hide, delete, lie is illegal. You see, it don't matter what they delete in those phones. Like, again, I'm gonna tell you right now, everyone's cell phone data, like in the same way they have Bryan Kohberger's, right? In quotes, Bryan Kohberger's. They better have everyone at this day today. If the state and Moscow PD did their job at this day today, they have everything of everyone. Everything of everyone. Because if they don't, they botch the case. They got to have everything. The Snapchat records, the Snapchat pictures, the Snapchat videos, the text, the conversations, everything for everyone, including Jack Decor. If it's anything on Jack Decor's cell phone, emails, DMs on IG, on TikTok, comments on TikTok, anything between Jack Decor and Kiely Goncalves that indicates that they have a toxic relationship, and it's exchanged text messages or email or DMs and IG, TikTok of any source of communication. The Jack Decor is telling Kiely, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you cheat on me. You know that it's over for that boy. I don't know nothing. Yo no sé. I don't speak English, only español. You know, people need to understand, you know, the gravity of this situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, Brett Payne got around the case right around that time. I wonder why, right? I don't know, yo no sé, yo no sé, no, no sé, señor, yo no sé. Both completed basic combat training, advanced individual training, U.S. Army Airborne School, servant. Yeah, that's good information though. Yeah, he knew that Kopaka was the perfect fall guy, and he knew things about Kopaka that it was very easy. If they would have bring Kopaka alive, he would be the Bryan Kohberger at this day today. But Kopaka knew if he give up, he would have dishonored the Purple Heart. You know what I mean? He would have violated what he believed the most, which is the military. You don't get a Purple Heart of doing nothing. You when you get a Purple Heart, you actually were greater than great in the military. And Kopaka had those gifts, even though you know that he was going through to some PTSD and whatnot. But at the same time, that I believe real deep inside of his heart, he knew that he was about to be framed by this horrendous crime. I believe that at some point, Moscow PD and Pullman realized that Kopaka believed and even probably communicated to them that he knew that if he go in, he gonna go down for these killings. Remember, the videos, the body cams, and all this other shit is all redacted. It's all redacted. So people don't know if at this day today, Brett Kopaka told the officers, no, I fuck yeah. I know y'all want to take me in because this killing, I don't have nothing to do about this shit. I bet you as soon as he said that, he got shot. Because then now you cannot bring a man in that is going to talk about something that is going to fuck up your case, because then it's going to put in the people's mind the Moscow PD and Pullman is trying to frame someone to get someone locked up. That's why Kopaka died. Because Pullman and Moscow couldn't use him for this. Because he wouldn't speak. That's why he dead. Because he saw it coming. And then, of course, what are similarities between Bryan Kohberger and Brett Kopaka? BK, both white Highlanders, both from Pennsylvania. No one gives a fuck in Idaho nor Washington about them because they don't belong there. I don't know. You tell me. Comment on the chat. Talk to me on the chat. Comment down below if you're replaying. Cup say after murder knife in 1122, but not weapon. Say before I toss it, very telling. Yeah, like you know what I mean, for them to be giving details about forensic details to the people before even a forensic report was put out. That just telling. That just telling why why you want to put that on people's head to the only reason is because you want them to think of some kind of narrative about it. That's about it. It's not because you're trying to relay the right information. It's just trying to push a narrative. That's worse than the K-bar. Yeah, this bad boy right here. Oh, this bad boy right here. The only problem that with this knife, you have a greater risk to cut yourself while you're attacking someone. You see this handle right here? If it's blood in this handle is gonna, when you push the knife into anyone, it's gonna, your hand, if you don't have a glove, or even if you have a glove, your hand will slide into the blade And that's how you cut the glove. That's how you cut yourself while you have a glove. And that's why you're gonna find blood inside of a glove. You tell me. Eh, I'm Jrod on point. I don't know nothing. Who, me? I don't know. Yo no sé. Yo no sé, compay. Mira, comay. ¿Qué pasó? Yo no sé. Many knives in 1122 Cap said, yeah, that's my point. Why they did not collect all the knives and whatever the fuck was inside of the house. Anything that could be a sharp object. Shit, ain't Steve Goncalves saying the Kiely was hit on her face with a fist? What about if she was hit in the face with golf clubs or with a bat or with anything with the back of a hatchet, with the back of a hatchet, but she getting hit with the hatchet? Hatchet? You see, I have seen many fights. I have seen many fights. I have been part of many fights. Listen, I pull back this knuckle. I don't know if you can see it here. I pull back this knuckle right here because I hit a 300-pounder taller than me. I wanted to hit him in the nose, but I was hitting in the body so hard that when I went up, his head went down and I hit him right in the front head. This bad boy pulled back. Listen, I have been on fights, bad ones. Like we talking about a fight. It's a dog fight. At this day today, and I'm 48 years old. I have never, and I've been in the street, like I have seen it all. I've been through it all. It's shit that I have gone through that you can't even stomach. I have never seen a fight. I have never seen a person get snuffed and beat up in the floor with bad enough injuries because a fist that he would have died from him. Not one person. And I see hundreds to thousands of people getting beat up in the face. I have seen people getting hit with a bat and still survive this shit. So for Steve Goncalves tell me that his daughter could have died only out of the strikes on her face because the fist, I call cap and I call bullshit. I call cap and I call bullshit on Steve Goncalves. I have seen people beat the fuck up in the face. And they will not die out of that. All right. How many people have you seen that they get hit in the temple and they die? Not one. Have you seen one? Have you seen one? Because I hear so many times, oh, if you hit someone in the temple, you could kill them. Well, you know how many times some people have tried to do that? And I have not seen that one person dying of it. Man, goddamn, I've been in the street for too fucking long. Is you crazy? Tell already what is in the picture besides. Tell already what is in the picture besides the murder weapon? Huh? And you rushing me? Who the fuck you talking to? You're not even a regular here. Who you talking to rushing me to do what? Who show? Is it my show or is it your show? Whose show is this? Is my show? I think that I know is On Point True Crime. It's not Real Time Crime that I know. You rushing who? Because I have to fuck with you. Because if you don't see what's next to the murder weapon, it's fucking Dylan Mortensen. God damn it. You ask some stupid ass questions. What it could be a murder weapon. Say one more thing. Say one more thing. Going back to schedule, the judge has reserved scene for the two. Yeah, ain't that cute? They ain't gonna go. This is the next poll, Kaylin. Thank you. Listen, Kaylin, you are amazing. You are amazing, Kaylin. You are amazing. Hold on, I'm gonna start a poll. Right, we're gonna start a poll. Hopefully, this time people vote. Stop being pieces of shit. Do you think that Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk will sit in court? Will sit in through trial? Wink, wink. Yes or no? Let's see from what 28 people that is watching, 27, one backed out, one was like, nah, fuck that, I ain't voting. I don't vote. I don't vote. I don't vote. Fuck you, Jrod. Why you asking questions? We're supposed to ask you questions, Jrod. You're so fucking mean, and then y'all talk shit about me being mean and shit. Be mean, J-Rap mean. Nah, you mean. Oh, yeah. Viewers, subscribers, members, moderate. Yeah, mean. Mean to me. No, yeah. Y'all mean to me. Talking all that shit. But do y'all think? Do you think? Who in this chat think? I don't think not one person inside of the chat thinks. Not one. Do you think? If you think, vote on top. If you think, if you use this to think, please vote on top. Don't be such a fucking damn. Yeah. But I have to go and press yes or no, and takes too long, man. I agree they will keep her out again. That's possibly could be an acceptable answer. Yeah, I don't think none of them gonna participate on that trial. I don't think. And for those that just pop up, vote on top. Do you think that DM and BF would sit in through trial? They got 2 seats reserved for them. They can Real Time Crime said they can make her testify, and I say no, they cannot make her testify on something that she believed they're lying about her. And it seems that they lie about her because he's whatever she told the cops is nowhere to be found. Whatever the cops said that she told them is nowhere to be found. And the cops were the ones like, are you seeing any eyebrows? Like, you know, if he had some mask, like, how bushy was those eyebrows, huh? Just talking about it is fucking cringe. Just talking about it. It's just cringe. It's just like very possible. Depends on the signing. Yep. Big shout out to Amy Conway, boss lady in the chat. Make sure everyone go and subscribe to her, please. Click on her icon of her account and go and subscribe to her, please. And thank you, very appreciate it. Help me, Rhonda says, better is the state better off if the defense call DM? Well, I tell you what, if DM accept to testify for the defense team, if the defense team, you know they're gonna try to have her. Listen, you know that Ann Taylor is like, you know, you testifying, right? Listen, Dylan, you wanna get out of any type of bullshit against you from the state? I got you, baby girl. This is Ann Taylor. This is Ann Taylor talking to Dylan Mortensen. Listen, baby girl. Do you know that I get people off trouble? You know, you listen. You fucking with me. You fucking with the best. I'll keep you safe. All right. So here's the deal. I know the state might try to go after you in certain things that I see in this case. And just between me and you, female to female, if I were you, you help me and I keep you safe. Or you could just like act like you don't know nothing, and I'm gonna lock you up myself. Uh, uh, uh. Believe me, she will. Talk to me in the chat. What you think? What you think? In the way shit is looking at, in the way he's looking right now, what you think? I'm more interested in what you have to say than what I think. Because what I think is already set in stone. What you think is still. So I'd rather to know what you think than what I know, because it's more interesting, actually. I get a kick out of it, too. So, yeah. 10 people. We got 21 people watching, and only 10 people voted. We got the hate watchers. They're like, fuck that. I ain't going to participate. I'm here to watch this stupid motherfucker talking his shit. Okay. Kathleen, so the defense can, yeah. So the defense can call her about her being in the house. Well, I guess that's already settled in stone. I believe that that's something that obviously that's self-explanatory. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Big shout out to Backwood. I see you, Backwood. I see you. But I don't know if it makes sense to you. It's self-explanatory that she was at the house. There's no need for her to testify if she was not in the house or not, because I think by now, I think that's like super stamped. Can the defense subpoena her? Yeah, everyone could subpoena her. Another thing is if she's gonna testify or not. You know what I mean? Like they could definitely subpoena her, but that don't mean that she'll do it or that she have to. You know what I mean? Because then now, if he's promised with that, then now is steps to go through it. So, and the question, like, do you think that DM or BF will sit in through trial? Only 10 people gave a fuck. Big shout out to all those 10 people. Big shout outs to you. It hit different. We got ending the poll. Is more people that believe that they'll not sit through the trial, the people that will sit in. That they'll sit in. I don't think at all whatsoever. They don't want no type of publicity, good or bad. As you could tell, they have not come out for nothing. They could come out and talk to News Nation. Dylan, Bethany, Jack Decor. Why you think they haven't come out? They got clear, right? They got clear, right? Dylan, Bethany, Jack Decor, Hunter, everyone else, Adam, John Jackson Walker, everyone got clear, right? Why no one is talking nor looking for clout? Because everything that you say could use against you in the court of law. You know why they're not talking? Why you think? Say the wrong thing. Just say the wrong thing. Just say the wrong thing. Say this is the problem. They are not gonna risk to be in the public of the eye when it's guilty conscience. Jack Decor will never come out. Jake, Maddie's boyfriend, will never come out. Dylan, Bethany, Hunter. How many young adults, if it was some other people, would be on TV all day, every fucking day? It would be on YouTube True Crime talking to different channels all day, every day. Why you think that none of these motherfuckers are looking for clout for this case? Just think about that for a second. Because anything that you say could be used against you in the court of law. Cloud will not be worse. She used, of course, not sister. You know this. Yeah, they all look like strippers. They all look like they had a fucking PhD in sucking dick. Out of here. Yes, technically, but in my opinion, DM has to deal with the state. In my opinion, signed deal, so she don't see no charges. But you see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. She cannot make no deals with the state if she's not guilty of something. You cannot make no deals with the state if the state don't have anything to hold against you. So yeah, I totally agree with you, Amy. I totally agree with you. Totally. You cannot have a deal in place to save yourself from charges unless you are actually known to be guilty and it's proof that you are guilty. And yeah, they listen, you either help us, or we taking you in. You have to give me something. But here's the thing. Dylan Mortensen didn't gave him nothing. Because here's the thing. We all heard through Ann Taylor in court of what Dylan Mortensen said to the officers. And nothing of what is wrote in the PCA is nowhere to be found. So that just means that on record, in court, we have Dylan Mortensen saying what she say, and we don't see the state putting no kind of pressure on her. On transcript. So that means equal as the state was never putting pressure on her. So you either facilitate yourself for our intentions for what we're trying to do, or you going locked up. It was never that intention there because it's not on the transcript. So again, no, I don't think they'll have a deal, because if they had a deal, we wouldn't heard words of Dylan not wanting to participate. We heard Bethany Funk wanting to participate for the state. Sorry, let me retract that. For the defense team. When Bethany Funk was announced, the defense team was bringing her for that one hearing. I think it was like a bail hearing or something they were supposed to have or something. It was a hearing. Right around that time that the secret grand indictment came out. Because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, due to the state at that one moment has not given the defense team nothing. Your Honor, how we hear when if we are going to have a preliminary hearing or whatnot, I need to have something. Hey, I could hear Speak Van Holding in the background. She don't need no discovery. She don't need nothing for a preliminary hearing. Now, for a preliminary hearing, you don't need no discovery. You don't need nothing. At least the basic information about this case, I call that cap. And you know, Speak Van Holding, you my brother. Appreciate you. You my brother from another mother, but I call that cap, bro. Because no lawyer is going to go to a preliminary hearing with no type of information. She's going to look stupid. She's going to look at the judge and he's like, Judge, I don't have nothing. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. And then she's going to look insufficient, even worse than what she already was looking at that time. Just because the state, even at this day to day, the state, I guess, violated all the motherfucking deadlines. At this day today, if I'm not mistaken, they still missing some type of discovery in this case. At this day today, it's still discovery issues at this day today, and people is bitching about continuation. Do y'all hear yourself when y'all speak? Y'all oppose a continuation? Even a smart guilter should tell you, like, yeah, you should continue this shit because it doesn't look good right now. A smart guilter, it would tell you, yeah, continue that shit because it is not looking good for the guilt phase. It's not looking good for the guilt phase for the state. If the defense could call her, there will be a major difference in how she was questioned versus the state, I'm sure. Yeah, it will be way different, though. If you ask me, I feel that she will feel more comfortable talking to the defense team than to the state. Not smart, not at all. Very young, in my opinion. You know, again, it's just my opinion. In my opinion only, she looks like she got a little bit of psycho in her. Oh yeah, the defense team could put her on the pickle too. Because if the state's trying to force what they said that she said on that PCA and stuff like that, and Taylor just gonna run circles over them. You know what I mean? They must be sharing the pens with an explanation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like inventing one. That's what I'm saying though. Like she will look bad. She'll have to think so fast on that stand. And you see, listen, if you see Brett Payne, you see Lawrence Maury hesitating, not remembering shit, and fumbling and stumbling on the stand. And this is the pros that are taking care of this case. Just imagine Dylan Mortensen on the stand. Just think about it for a second. Can the defense call? Yeah. The defense could literally. Again, it's up to her to testify. I mean, they could try to force her, of course, but even Speak My Holding could tell you, like, no one could force you to testify. No one could force you to say not a motherfucking thing. You might as well deal with the consequences of you not wanting to talk. Might as well, right? You don't want to talk? Just fucking lock me up. Yeah, boo-hoo, you case go shit without me. Boo-hoo. Lock me up. 30 days, boo-hoo. Shit, 30 days, I get out, go home. What are you talking about? Fuck you, case. How long can you lock me up for me to not speak on the case? How long can you legally lock me up for me to not speak on the case that I don't want to? Not for too long. Infinito. Done deal. You pay your debt to the community. Now you don't have to talk on that trial. Yeah. Yeah, Amy, the same thing. My advice: don't get arrested in Idaho because it's not gonna be good. If you're on the wrong side of the tracks, it's not gonna be good for you. You gotta be north the tracks. Remember that always. You gotta be living everywhere that you live in United States of America. You always gotta live north the tracks. If you always live north the tracks, you have better chances. If you live south the tracks, feel sorry for you. Yeah, he's bad. He's bad. It seems these cases are determined to in the end. Yeah, but you know what's the problem? You know what's the problem with these criminal cases? Like look at the Delphi case. So many years to have a guilty sentence to someone else. Just think about this. If we are going to take in consideration a jail confession, you have to take in consideration the same jail confession that it was made to that inmate from the guy that I forgot the name of the man, the old man that the girls were found on his property, Logan. If you believe what Richard Allen is saying on the Yale confession, you have to believe what Logan is saying on the Yale confession also. Because you give a guilty verdict to Richard Allen, but then Logan, it came out that he confessed of killing the girls with details. with details. Which testimony or confession you're going to take in consideration? A confession of an inmate that is telling you, I killed them, but with no type of detail, or you're going to believe a inmate that tells you, I killed them, and give you all forensic details that he shouldn't even know. Sometimes I wonder how smart is the true crime community. Listen, I love y'all to death. I hope y'all know between me and you is nothing. I love ya. Mwah. But I swear to God, I sometimes wonder if y'all think. Sometimes I just wonder if y'all think like y'all say y'all do. Just saying. Just saying. Because y'all say y'all know so much about these criminal cases and whatnot. It's like, have y'all pay attention? Have y'all pay attention to these criminal cases like y'all say y'all do? Because I think that if y'all was as smart as y'all say y'all are, y'all wouldn't be saying all this stupid shit. Y'all wouldn't be thinking all this stupid shit. If y'all was that smart like y'all say y'all are, y'all wouldn't be saying and thinking all this stupid shit that y'all put in some other people's chat. Because none of that, listen, none of that shit happened here. Listen, if you could look at our chat right now, you look at our chat, this is like the most smartest people on the planet. Literally. If you go to the chat and you look and you can see it on the screen, these are like the most smartest people in YouTube true crime is on our chat, not somewhere else. Is you like if you want to talk to people that are very true crime smart, you have to click like, subscribe, and share the content. You subscribe, wait you 24 hours, and then you come here to the chat and talk to us. We're only looking for consistency. We're not looking for people that want to come here once in the blue moon, steal the show, and just go away and bye, bye, bye. No, if you're going to steal the show every day. Be consistent. Be a superstar in the chat. Be yourself. Don't get blocked. Yeah, yeah. Steve G said, BK call out of work that Monday. I don't believe that because the student said he had no marks or scratches. Yeah, he didn't have no. He would. Do y'all know if that was even truth? If that was truth, if that was truth, okay. That I'm gonna say I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt. You know me, Amy. I like to play devil's advocate. I love playing devil's advocate. You know what I mean? I love playing devil's advocate. You know, but if that was true, what he said, and the only way he could know that is through the state. So, in other words, meanwhile, he thinking that he's giving the nuggets to the people. He is though, but he's giving nuggets that only the state could know under a gag order. And if Steve Goncalves know, that means the state violated the gag order, as we all know they did. As we all know they did. All that shit talking about, oh, the defense team is looking bad. Defense team, da 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 da. I'm Taylor, wah wah wah. And look at who's looking stupid now. Oh, you good, Backwood. You're good though. You're good. Big shout out to real time crime. Yeah, you getting back in shape. Yeah. Big shout out to time crime, real time crime. Big shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Very appreciate it. Big shout outs to you. I swear to God, when I said I was like biting my lips and shit. Psycho. Rhonda disgusting. Not your justice system, but now what the fuck is going on, right? Yeah, it's bad though. You know what I mean? Autistic people are very smart. Yeah, autistic people don't mean that they dumb. They just have some motor deficiencies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it just listen. God made everyone different. That's why every single DNA is different. Like we all same, but not same. Like we are all same, but not same. That's why I said that. Just like the movie, The Interview, funny ass movie. We're same, but not same. Yeah, his phone will save him or lock him up. The same thing with Jack Decor and everyone else. You know what I mean? Like you cannot say that you have all these cell phone shit from Bryan Kohberger, but you don't have it for everybody else. You cannot say that you ran Bryan Kohberger on the IgG when you didn't run no one else on the IgG. While you have other DNA samples of greater quality, that you could have do tricks with that DNA. You could have done more tricks with the DNA of other people inside of that house than whatever you could say about the alleged DNA and that sheath. You have better luck doing acrobatic shit with the other DNA of other people. You would have got somewhere way before all these fucking lies about Bryan Kohberger. Oh yeah, we have a DNA on the sheet. Shut the fuck up. You didn't have shit. The sheep was planted allegedly. Y'all said that it was DNA on that sheet, and allegedly was no DNA on that sheet. You know how we could tell that? Because if that sheet was what y'all say it was, it would be on a pool of blood. You stupid motherfuckers. Do you understand that? If the sheet would be where y'all say it was, it would be in a pool of blood. You wouldn't be able to get no DNA out of nowhere, you stupid son of a bitch. Because in that sheath, it would be blood from both victims. And you wouldn't be able to get not a fucking thing out of that sheath. Because it would be soaked in blood. If it really was where you say it was, right under Maddie, huh? Right under Maddie's leg, Maddie May leg, huh? You lying son of a bitch. Because if it was on the Maddie May's legs, it was a pool of blood. The whole fucking room was a pool of blood. Who the fuck you talking to? You really thought that we would have believed everything and anything that you say out of your motherfucking mouth? You must be a delusional son of a bitch. You must be delusional as a motherfucker to even think that anyone would have believed that. Do y'all believe that in the chat? Press 1 in the chat if you believe that it was a sheath on the Maddie May leg with no blood. Press 1 if you think that it was really a sheath on the Mattie Mae's leg where it was a pool of blood. Because if it was a sheath on the Mattie Mae's leg, it was on the pool of blood. Y'all wouldn't be able to get no fucking DNA from Bryan Kohberger if that shit is soaked in blood. So now, if you believe that the sheath was planted, that means that it was no DNA on the sheath. They lie about it. They just said that it was there to have an excuse to do what they wanted to do. If you believe that the sheep was planted and it was all a booth, press 2, please. Amy Khan, we're already pressed 2. Amy Khan, we're already pressed 2. Thank you so much, Amy Khan. We appreciate you. That's why you are the best and the CEO lady in this chat. But y'all need to think about what y'all thinking or what y'all want to think, what y'all don't want to think, what y'all want to do, what y'all don't want to do about this Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. Y'all need to either brush your hair or get some braids. But you can't be like, you cannot tell me, okay? Because again, I'll tell you who the fuck you think you're talking to. That's what is gonna come out of my mouth. But who the fuck you think you're talking to? Are you gonna tell me you found this sheath on the Mattie Mae? So if it was on the Mattie Mae, it was a pool of blood. Facts. That sheath would be impregnated with nothing but DNA of Mattie Mae and Kiely Gonzalez. No other DNA would be found, especially like y'all said, trace DNA or touch DNA, microparticles of fucking poop. Stupid motherfuckers, I swear to God. Stupid motherfuckers. We found a sheath that he was in a pool of blood, and we could have got some microscopic DNA. Fuck up. Exactly right. Hopefully someone stopped the wheels from spinning and actually looks rather than just follow the Chiefs. Yeah, no, I mean, I tell you what, it's hard for me to say, but I still believe in the legal system of the United States of America. I can't say no to that. I still believe in the United States Constitution. I still believe in the legal system of the United States of America. Yes, I do. I have to believe, because if I don't believe on it, all hope is gone. I have to believe in the legal system of the United States of America. I have to, because if I don't believe on it, there's no hope. If that day ever comes, the day that I don't trust the legal system, it's over. I promise you, it'd be over the day that we the people, really do not believe the system. It's over. That one day the people stop believing in the legal system of the United States of America, it will literally be over. The American that we know, it will definitely stop to exist, to be a whole different America that we don't know yet. And I hope that day will never come. Because believe me, I love America. I love the United States of America. I love the people in it. I love the Constitution. I love the American dream. I love what United States of America represent. Love for the flag. love for the freedoms of the institution. But at the same time, we understand that it's a lot of bad apples and bad elements within the legal system that is fucking everything up. It's tough though. Like, you know what I mean? When you actually investigating these criminal cases, when you actually paying attention in detail, you know, especially as a content creator, listen, I believe in telling you viewers your honest opinion and your honest take. You know, I believe in telling the people that is following you and subscribe to you exactly how you think about things. Like, listen, it's very important for content creators to be themselves. It's very important. People could tell when you as a content creator not being yourself. When people realize that you're not being yourself, you automatically becomes not trustworthy. Cause it's like, this, yeah, I enjoy the content, yeah, whatever, but he's not being. We could tell he's faking it. We could tell he's faking it. You know what I mean? That's why I cannot be one of those. I have to be myself. You know, listen, I want the people that is subscribed to us to be subscribed to us because they could relate. I'm not like one of those content creators that tells you, you know, if you love me or hate me, come to the chat. Nah, fuck you. You hate me, fuck out of here. You love me, be here. I don't have time nor patience to deal with trolls. I don't have time or patience to deal with people in the chat that is distracting the conversation. I don't have time nor patience to deal with stupid son of a bitches, male or females, that want to come to a chat and talk about everything that is not about what I'm talking about. That's why you don't see a lot of people here. Because it's a whole bunch of up to 50 plus by now, almost 100 of people blocked right now at this day today. And that's after I unblocked everybody at the beginning of the year. The first of the year, January 1st, 2025, I unblocked everybody. By now, it's almost to 100. Because y'all come and comment on my comment section, hating and being fucking pieces of shit and dick sucking bitches. And y'all think that I'm gonna let you comment fly on my comment section. That's why you don't see my comment section populated, because I do not give a fuck about you trolling ass disrespectful son of a bitches. I do not give a fuck about you comment. I don't care about how you feel. And that hurts you the most, that I do not allow you to be here. It's my channel. And I'm not gonna allow people to come here to this chat to hate on the people that wants to be here. I want the people that wants to be here to want to be here, because they know when they come here, they being listened to. Because they could relate with what we talk about. I don't want no one that can relate with this shit here. I don't got time nor patience to go back and refresh memory from people that don't pay no fucking attention. I don't got time for you. I really don't. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second, please. Well, hold on 1 second, please. Listen, this is the part that we love the most here in this channel. You know that, right? Hold on. Stop. 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 Let me take a look at this real quick. Back where I see you, bro. I see you. You right here, bro. You good. You good, my guy. I see you. I see what you're talking about. I'm gonna get to you right now. I just gotta see this real quick in case you're tripping. I say there's my because. Listen, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck you were talking about. As you could tell, I'm not that far into the chat. So you just got blocked. You you just you see what I told you? Listen, I told you that you should be more afraid of getting blocked by my mods than to be blocked by me, because 9 times out of 10 I don't even see what you're talking about until I get to you. As you could tell, I'm paying attention to some other shit. As you could tell, I'm not paying attention to you at the moment. Obviously, I don't know what you even was saying for me to be tripping about a motherfucking thing. So that means that you and you own cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo head thought. You thought, and you were thinking, and you thought that I was tripping about what? When I haven't even seen what the fuck you talking about. So, this is my favorite part of the day. I have to clear my voice because I want to do it. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye. Make sure, listen, make sure y'all hit the cash out. Give me some love. You love me, pay me something. Listen, don't say you love me, you don't buy me something to eat. Don't tell me you love me, you don't pay my cell phone bill. Don't tell me you love me, you don't buy me a car. Don't tell me you love me, you don't do nothing for me. Where's the love? Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share the content. So going back up, because listen, I wasn't even close to get to Backwood yet, because Backwood being commenting. I haven't even got to him yet. Um okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Amy, huge knife. Kavelin, I would like to know where that knife is. I agree, me too. So okay, we could skip that other okay, that's gone. Cool. I wanted to do that. So we don't have no problem with that no more. Big shout out to Katie Floor C. Thank you so much for being here. One of our members. Big shout out to Katie. It hit different. Katie in the building. Everyone say hi to Katie. Hey, Katie. Hello. Hello. Still have no voice. It's sad. It's sad. I'm sicky. I'm sicky. I've been sicky for a while. Boom, 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 boom. Backwood is the deleted scene from the government thriller. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Backwood is like the deleted scene of the movie. That's the part where they actually telling the motherfucking truth. That's the part that is missing in this movie. The part that everyone is telling the truth and nothing but the truth. You know what I mean? Kopaka and Brett Payne, yeah. Brett Payne was in the fourth degree airport division, yeah. I know we was talking about this early though. We was talking about I believe one of the reasons why Brett Payne got in this case is because they had something planned up with Kopaka and it didn't work. And then the whole reason, if you ask me, is one out of two reasons why Captain Barrett it was taken off this case. Either Captain Barrett wanted to lock up the real killers and he was not willing to do this other bullshit that they wanted to do because he was not willing to sacrifice his career and his name on some bullshit that he knew they were about to do. And that's why he got taken off the case. Because he actually wanted to catch the real killers. And he was not being allowed to. Or he got off the case because he seen what the fuck they were about to do. He was like, nah, fuck that. I quit. I quit. Yeah, I'm not. Y'all not gonna do. Y'all not gonna put my name on this bullshit. You know what I mean? No, yeah, no. As you could tell, backwoods, it was knife in that house and next door. It was nice. It was knife everywhere. As you could tell, it was knifing all the fraternity houses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So K bars in fraternity houses, like known K bars in fraternity houses in the University of Idaho, and not one motherfucker got brought up. It's like Amy Conway knew the run that was about to get blocked long time ago. It's like Amy Conway try to talk to you and try to like slow you down and try to make you understand, try to, because you see you stern off track, right? And when you stern off track and you want to wander to La La Land and shit and try to play you fucking self out, Amy Conway will catch it right when you think that you got it all figured it out. And she'll tell you, just because what I see, what you're saying, you will play yourself out. Let me stop you there and let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you before, because I'm 2 seconds away from snipe you, and you see, I want to do right by you. I wanna hold you hand through you getting blocked. And then yes, y'all should worry about Amy Conway before y'all worry about me. Big shout out to Amy Conway, BCC in the chat, boss lady in the chat. Yeah, should worry about her. Don't worry about me. Shit. If I'm in the mood, I'm gonna let it slide, but she won't. She might let us. I might let it slide. She won't. She won't let it slide. Big shout out to you, Amy Conway. Big shout out. Kudos to you. You the best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy Conway. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Backwood say, I don't think Brett Kopaka was killed, period, but that's in my opinion and too much to get into. Yeah, that man is dead, bro. That man is dead, dead. Like he dead. Ah. Listen, there's no reason to keep that man alive. Man, listen, rest in peace his soul, man. Rest in peace his soul, man. But yeah, that man is dead, dead. He dead, bro. He gone. Like he gone. He gone, gone. Rest in peace his soul, bro. I respect your opinion, bro. We might and we should might have a conversation about it. I would like to hear what you got to say about it. And Backwood, you are more than welcome to hit the link, and we might have a great conversation about that. You're more than welcome to hit the link, and we could talk about how you what you think about this comment right here. I don't think Brett Kopaka was killed, period. But that's my opinion. I would love to hear what you got to say, bro. I really would love to hear and have a conversation with what you got to say about that, though. I would love to pick your brains up, bro. If you're in the mood, either today or some other time, you're more than welcome to hit the link and we could have a conversation about it. That'll be great. I would love to hear what you got to say. You don't just drop dead right away either. There's noise, movement, fighting to stay alive, etc. I would love to hear what you got to say, bro. It's very interesting that you have that opinion. Is very interesting. I will definitely love to hear what you got to say. Even Amy Conway say, can go 50-50. One punch doesn't kill unless you're jacking. Oh yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Backward, like for Steve Goncalves to say that his daughter could have died out of a punch or out of getting beat in the face, just just that by himself. That just tell me that the hit in the face was with something. She did not got hit in the face with a fist. If the damage on her face is as bad as Steve Goncalves says, I believe that, in my opinion, that she got hit with something else. She could have got hit with the back of a tomahawk. You know that is like a hammer. Someone that is well versed and a pro on hatchets. They know how to do this quick and utilize the back and utilize the front. They know how to do this quick. You understand me? They know how to flip from the back to the front while they hitting. That's like these people that are actually very versed with the hatchet, like someone that we know, if that was the case. Big shout out to you, Backwood. I like in the way you think, though. I like in the way you think. And become with please advise to hit the like button to everyone watching. It's very appreciated. We appreciate all those likes right now as we speak. If I'm not mistaken, YouTube is telling me that we have 38 likes. Thank you so much for all those likes. Very appreciated. Again, me as a small channel, I appreciate every single like. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we don't even expect people, especially me, that I'm very bad on like scheduling. 9 times out of 10, I just pop up and talk. You know what I mean? The judge got jokes. Yeah, he got jokes. We do want truth and transparency. Big shout out to Lana Ariani. But let's pack the courtroom like a clown car. so the public can't see a damn thing. Yeah, I feel you though. Gonna be so much people they're not even gonna pay attention to what is being said in court because there's so much people in it. It's crazy though. There would be like deuces if they even make it through the cross. Yeah, I know. I know. I believe the state called BK Emily as a witness. Not sure. Oh, his sister. They would have to have subpoenaed already. Um, remember, this is the stage right now. The state has to brought up all the witnesses, and they have to expose the witnesses to the defense team right around this time. So I say that to say this: if at this day today, not one of the Kohberger family, immediate family, is being subpoenaed, they are not going to testify. And it's already the intentions to not testify for the prosecution at all whatsoever. And that got brought up in court. You know what I mean? That got brought up in court. So at this day today, if the state has not have anyone from the Kohberger family on the list of witnesses, at this day today, they're not coming in. They could say whatever they say, but they got to have the list of witnesses way before the trial starts. And for the judge to allow the Kohberger family to be in trial, even though if they are going to testify, that could tell you by itself that the judge already know the state not trying to call the Kohberger family as a witness. It don't matter what they say. The judge already know. By now, the judge knows so much things that in the way you hear him talking, he's literally lying in court. Not lying mean lying, but he's not being 100%. Like he can't say what he want to say in court because it's a gag order. The same with the prosecution, same with the Ann Taylor. We all three parties, the court, prosecution, and the defense team in this case, people have to pay attention and read between the lines. Because everything that you hear in court is not final. They're giving you hints of what could be or the angle that they're going for. And that's how you get to know what they have that what they don't have. But not Ann Taylor, nor Bill Thompson, nor Hitler, they cannot speak as we would have spoke on any regular case that doesn't have a gag order. It has a gag order. And due to that it has a gag order, they cannot project or speak how they want to. So that's why people have to pay attention to what's going on in the hearings, because they're not going to tell you exactly what they mean. Townsend chaos, President glitching. Yeah, is bad though. It is bad. His case is a joke. But I gotta appreciate everyone that he was here today. Sorry for those comments that I never got to. My apologies. But thank you so much for everyone to be here today. It was a great conversation. We could keep up the conversation in some other time, but I'm gonna rest my voice so I could have more voice in some other time. Thank you so much to Amy Conway, Blackwood, Kay Flynn, Katie. Big shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for being here, keeping me company. Very so much appreciated. Great conversations in the chat. But again, it's very important for people to pay attention to what's really going on in this case, because anyone could come and tell you anything they want to tell you, and that don't mean that they know anything, or that don't mean that their opinion or their assessment is accurate. Because if it doesn't make sense with the information that is out there, how we gonna take it even in consideration? You know what I mean? Before we go, when you're active duty, you can't access military BOLs and files. There's stuff that really stands out. All I'm saying. But you know what, though, Blackwood, I would love to have that conversation with you. So if you ever would love to allow me to pick your brains up and have a chit chat about what you believe that could have happened, or what's your take on that, I would love to have a conversation with you about that. So whenever you want to have that conversation, if ever, I'm willing to talk about it. That'll be great. It'll be very appreciated. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, and now at the end of the show, coming through the left field, at the end of the show, BC Lady, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucy. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Big shout out to Lucy Morningstar. Thank you so much for being here. We miss you through the whole show. It sucks that we have you here at the end, but it's better have you here at the end than not have you here at all. And we appreciate your presence. Lucy said, I was the 39 like. Big shout out, any hit different. Big shout out, any hit different. And happy birthday to you. To Lucy Morningstar. Happy birthday, Heather. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Amy Conway say, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz. Happy birthday, though. Many, many more years. Thank you for passing by, though. Lucy said, I'm not even sure I was born. You're only a phantom. The birthday girl came up a little late, but we understand that she was partying it up. Yeah. We miss you so much, Heather. We appreciate you. Hopefully you play back the live stream. I don't know how long you've been here in the conversation, but hopefully when you play it back, if you do, you find an interesting conversation in today's live stream. Hopefully you find some content that you could utilize. We appreciate you. And listen, happy birthday. Many, 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 many more birthdays to come. Okay. I wish we could have you here to celebrate with you for a little longer, but I'm tight. I'm tight. I'm tight. Backwards said definitely down to chat about it. There is a lot to unpack. It goes over most people's heads, but trust me, there is a lot there. Lucy, hope your cake has you sarcasm. Boom, bam, boom. Big shout out, and it hit different to Backwood. It hit different. No, Backwood, it'd be an honor have a conversation with you about it. Anyway, whenever you feel like to have that conversation, feel free, drop the link and we could talk about it. It's always good to have a great conversation. with great thinkers. You know what I mean? Was it really? Oh, it was a dream. Yeah, I know. Dylan Mortensen. Was it real? I don't know. They got me here on the PCA that I don't know how they got me in. I don't want to testify. They're lying about me. I didn't say nothing. No. I know. Tell me about it. But big shout out to Blackwood. Backwood. Yeah, Backwood, Blackwood, Backwood. Yeah, you know, salty. It's you. You knew I was talking to you. Funny guy. You're a funny guy. Big shout out to Backwood. I appreciate though. We could have that conversation anytime. That'll be great. That'll be very appreciated though. Yeah, yeah, you know, Jrod. Listen, you lucky I don't call you something else. All right, you lucky I was calling you Blackwoods and shit. I could be way worse. All right, so listen, you lucky. Big shout out to you though. Correct me out to correct. Yeah, you know, we humans, right? We nothing but humans. We ain't perfect at all. Back would say the whole PCA read like a body written song. Big shout out to Backwood. I love your sense of humor, bro. That shit dope. That shit dope. That shit dope. But listen, big shout out to everyone. Happy birthday, Lucy, Heather Fitzgerald. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Many, many more to come. Big shout out to Amy Conway, Boss Lady in the chat, Backwood, everyone else that was here. Cave Lynn, you are amazing, Cave Lynn. Thank you so much for your conversation in the chat. And everyone else that he was here watching through the whole show. Thank you so much for watching, spending your time with us here and On Point True Crime. And we will come back soon. You know, it's not going to be tomorrow. So I have a whole week to do a whole bunch of things and more videos coming. Listen, if I go live through the week, hopefully y'all here and we could talk a little bit more. Okay? If I do, I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. But if I do, I hope to see y'all see all of y'all here with me having great conversations. Thank you so much, everyone that was here today. And please make sure, listen, if you love me, don't say you love me. Send me some love to the Cash App, the On Point family. Don't be like, oh Jrod, you're amazing. Love you. Oh Jrod. Don't be like that if you don't. Send me some love on the Cash App. All right. Stop playing with yourself. Don't play with me because you're playing with you. Big shout out to everyone watching. Thank you so much. Make sure you click like, subscribe, and share the content. And make sure to subscribe to On Point True Crime. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Very appreciated. And as always, your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the black sheep. Listen, believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself, take care of yourself so you'll be able to love and take care of others. Love ya. I'm going to see ya soon. No song today. I'm teasing ya. So whenever y'all hear this song again, y'all love it. All right. You just got to miss it a little bit. Just teasing you. But it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. Have a good night, ladies. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. We are out.